Boston against the World thing in the next two games as the capital city takes on H-Town. Todd Dodge and Westlake took out Allen's 57-game winning streak in the state semifinals. Northshore is the best three-loss team in the country, and the mighty Katy Tigers chased their 8th state championship, which would tie Salina and South Lake Carroll for the most by a school in the state of Texas all time. We continue the Ford Halftime Show. What a story Austin Westlake is under legendary coach Todd Dodge. Everybody remembers that crazy streak he had at South Lake Carroll, winning 79 of 80 games and 4 titles. Then goes on to the college game at North Texas and eventually makes it back home to coach at Westlake. When he took the job, he wanted to be practicing after Thanksgiving. And guys, he's playing close to Christmas, so this is working out pretty well in his first year.
Yeah, not too bad, right? There at Westlake, this is a really remarkable story, and just from a legendary coach, a guy who's already got the skins on the wall. What he does, he puts his players in a position to win, and you can see it, coach. Now that he's got his quarterback, now that he's got a guy in Sam Ellinger, that's always been the hallmark of a great Todd Dodge coach team, is a great quarterback. He sure got one.
Yeah, Todd compares Sam Ellinger to Chase Daniel, who he had, and I think the one thing that I'm really impressed with about Ellinger is that as a young player, he really understands timing patterns, and he's got a great receiver core that they work with, so he can make throws before those receivers are open, which against the speed of Northshore's back end is going to be a real key to winning this football game.
Let's take a look at Dodgeball's path. Best 5 teams, playoff teams in the regular season. They took care of them. They bested them, including South Lake Carroll, by the way, in the opener, which is kind of ironic. Lost to Lake Travis, who, by the way, plays later in the playoffs. Impressive wins over the Woodlands, which had one of the best defenses in the state. 12-win at Tascasita, and superstar Davion Boyd, and then they slayed Allen's 57-game winning streak. Todd Dodge, by the way, 5-0 against Allen in the playoffs. Now, looking at North Shore's journey, the Mustangs always play a tough non-district schedule. They lost to high-powered Manville, Westfield, and Euless Trinity, all ranked teams, but that was in non-district. Then they rolled people and in the playoffs, including 12-win Dickinson and 13-win Converse Judson, the winningest program in state history. Now, North Shore, they had to replace a slew of playmakers, guys, a number 1 running back, top 3 receivers, and yet they are here, Tep, looking for their second state title, first since 2003.
And it starts defensively, as all great North Shore teams do, because of Eric Monroe and company. But their quarterback, Mekhi Long, can do it as well. I mean, he's basically a linebacker playing quarterback, and he can run the ball up the middle. But they're going to cycle in a few different guys in this offense. They've got a lot of different weapons. For me, though, the thing that sets them apart is their defense. And what's impressed me so far is that, and if you really want to pick North Shore in this game, which you are, Ryan, you're absolutely welcome to. You could say they're the team that's beating the hot team. That Cy-Falls team was white hot. That Dickinson team was white hot. And then, I don't know if you heard about Allen, but they won a few games in a row, too. This is a team that has faced hot teams like Westlake will be, and they've beaten them.
Yeah. You talked about North Shore's defense, Greg. I've had a chance to see 2 of those playoff games in Westlake. Let's don't discount their defense, particularly number 5, Elias Garcia, defensive end. You're going to see him in the backfield. And a key to them, to me, is the free safety, Matt Kelly, number 13, because Westlake likes to play man. They got to have a free safety, can go sideline to sideline and invert versus that North Shore speed.
Let's take a break on the Ford Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll get you set for second half action of the 5A Division II State Championship game. Cedar Park